being a notable is exciting.
Being a part of history.
It was a privilege.
Being close to the music.
Being really part of a wonderfully dynamic musical community.
And it's my pleasure to welcome you to this year's Notables celebration.
The Carnegie Hall Notables program was started over 20 years ago, and something that's really significant and special about the program is that kind of core group of people who started the Notables are still involved with Carnegie Hall today.
I'm sort of beyond being a notable, but I'm still, the mother hen, let's say.
Calling myself a Notables really means that I'm part of a group of people who love music and who love to just engage with others.
You want to do a little bit more than just show up to a concert, and the Notables provide that, kind of an experience to be a little bit more involved with an amazing institution like Carnegie Hall.
Just to be in a room with other folks like me who appreciated music and were there to support Carnegie Hall was really wonderful.
I always have a really good time where people from all different backgrounds, different fields of work, but we're all connected by this institution and our love for supporting the arts.
They've introduced me to a lot of great artists, some that I've heard before, some that I might not have seeked out on my own, but the Notables occasions are always a fun time.
One that really stood out to me was La Excelencia. Being able to tell my friends that I was at Carnegie Hall dancing in the aisle and laughing and clapping. How many people get to say that they've done that, right?
I do remember being very excited to meet Samara Joy, and she gave a fantastic performance. And then just, her rise to fame was remarkable, like a few months later.
When I was about 11 years old, I participated in a program called Count Me In. I didn't realize that I would ever sing at Carnegie Hall or, that music would take me on the path and the journey that it did. And so looking at me as a literal baby, not knowing what the future held is pretty incredible. It's pretty insane.
As lovers and supporters of the arts, you have to nourish music at a young age, and it's great to see the Notables being an extension of what Carnegie Hall does.
Some of the programs that have grown alongside Carnegie Hall and the Notables include our National Youth Orchestra, the Ensemble Connect program, the Lullaby Project, which is a project for our youngest music lovers. We have our elementary school students participating in Link Up and the Musical Explorers program.
Being able to watch and know that my funding is also going to the next generation of artists, it's just beautiful to see.
You are supporting a cause that's bigger than yourself in a way that you may not have initially expected.
And Notables right now have a real opportunity. They're part of Carnegie Hall's history. It's very rich and storied history here in New York City, and they also are going to be part of its future.
It's really amazing to see how a small group of passionate patrons has turned into such a large gathering.
Maybe one day we'll have a concert in Stern. You never know. It's 2,800 seats. We could do that.
If the Notables are able to make it to 20, why not 40? Why not 80?
And I hope that it will continue to be a robust group of young music lovers and lovers of Carnegie Hall. And then we pass the baton to the next generation and it keeps on going.